Syracuse, Notre Dame, a top 25 matchup. And it gets underway right now with the Orange winning the tip. Fair will run the offense for the Orange. Quickly, Rice in. Dishes off to Woolley. Woolley down low, has the pocket picked by Hannah Hidalgo. Hidalgo goes racing and can't make the layup quickly.
Notre Dame in their man-to-man defense. Citron trying to full out deny on Dyaisha Fair.
Syracuse lineup that has been consistent all year long as another takeaway. Too far of a pass for Hannah Hidalgo to try and reach Maddie Westbeld.
Let's go, team!
Syracuse team that's tied for first in the ACC currently with UNC. Fair. Can't get it. Loose rebound. Picks it up herself. Brings it back out. 1 second left on the shot clock. Rice at the buzzer. Can't get it. Woolley with the rebound, and the first basket goes.
That is one of the things. They are relentless on the offensive glass. One of the things that Coach Jack really takes pride in offensive rebounding, and they do it well.
The Notre Dame lineup has been consistent all year long. Now that they've worked through their injuries, Westbell back to consistency. Citron back in there consistently as well. Watson trying to work it into the paint. Big rebound once again for Wood. Back off to Rice. Rice looking for the high screen to Woolley. Woolley from the elbow. Rolls around into Hannah Hidalgo's hands. The freshman trying to go coast to coast and gets the basket.
She is so good at taking the contact.
And a quick basket for Citron. Reading it. Staying up on the man mark against Fair.
Steal and a score.
Rice. Off to Woolley. Woolley. Part of the...
As well as Hidalgo taking a turn to try to...
First in the ACC at free throw percentage. Unlike her there to miss one on the top of the key. Westbound for the corner three. Can't get it. Now Fair. With the wolf on her, the transfer from Florida. Dyaisha Fair gets fouled.
Averaging 20 points, 4 rebounds. She is an 87% free throw shooter. So you do not want to foul her if you're Notre Dame. After losing in New York and for Syracuse, if they could...
Fair makes them bold. Syracuse haven't been able to get the job done against the Irish here inside Purcell Pavilion. 0 for 19. Hidalgo for 3. Off the iron.
Notre Dame in man-to-man with Citron guarding Fair, trying to face guard her when she lets go of the ball.
Down low, Rice stuck. Kicks it off to Woolley. Latham. Fair thought about a 3. Comes back, high ball screen. Rice now. Changes corner. Georgia Woolley pulls it up. 1 second left. Trying for this hook. No good. Rebound there. Latham has it rejected. Woolley finds it in her hands and puts it.
4 offensive boards for Syracuse this early in the game. You got to put a body on someone, especially when Notre Dame is in their man-to-man defense. Each person is responsible for putting a body on those players. They love to crash the glass.
Citron season opening gets fouled 16 in the fourth quarter, and it was Dyaisha Fair with 3 dagger threes to put it away.
Dyaisha Fair is the leader of this team, as we've said, and she really did a great job in New York. I think it's going to be a little bit different here on Notre Dame's home floor. And in that game, Niele Ivey was missing one of her best players and leaders, Sonia Citron, and she really gives this team a calming presence when she's out on the floor.
Coach Ivey calls her the glue of this team, keeps them together. You look at the turnovers. Shows a little bit of how fast-paced the basketball was and how defensively sound both teams were. Another turnover here. Hidalgo trying to pick it up. Hidalgo with the Euro has it blocked off the glass. Latham goes in too hard off the glass, but another big offensive rebound for the Orange. Shot clock violation, though. KK Bransford gets the three. Irish rosters, McDonald's All-Americans. Fair. Hitting circles. Watson. That's a dribble in. Back off to Hidalgo. Sees a lane and goes for the layup. Citron face guarding Fair. See how that matchup goes. Fair gets back to basketball. Fair gets by Citron, and that's the concern for Citron to face guard her. Doesn't have necessarily the mobility. Citron. And a Westbeld coming in off the baseline. Stuck underneath. Oh, boy. What a basket from Maddie Westbeld. Can't spin anymore. Just put it up over your head.
Beautiful. You know, she practiced that play. There was nowhere to go. She was facing the opposite basket. Was able to spin it in. That's something you practice as a player like Maddie Westbeld that works so hard.
Foul called against Nat Marshall. Fair will make her fourth free throw.
To Dyaisha Fair after the game last game, like, when are you going to graduate?
Graduating.
She's just a lot to contend with. She's at the top of every team scouting report.
Fair gets it. Making a 4-point play off the free throw. Sonia Citron pulls up for a mid-range two. Marshall's there with the rebound. Pulls it out. The Wolf pulls up from the ACC logo. Can't convert. They're working down the shot clock. Sees an opening. Fade away off the back of the rim. Woolley's there with the rebound. How to reset to 20. Now 15 seconds on the shot clock. Foul underneath. Make sure the right players are on the court that need to be.
But according to Coach Jack, she hasn't had any of the gumbo yet. So she might get benched for that.
Gotta feed Coach, right? Notre Dame gonna hold for the last shot if they want it here in this first quarter. 9 seconds now. Hidalgo tries to float it in off the glass. 4 seconds. Woolley will leave one up for three. But after 1 quarter of play, Syracuse leading by 1 to the break. It's a top 25 matchup, and these two teams are showing it out on the court tonight. 30% from the field, while Notre Dame's shooting 42. Low scoring. Speaks to the defense of both these two teams. Westbeld called for the travel. Fair will bring it up. Leading the team with 9 points for 1 quarter of play. Torres off the Fair. Rice underneath. What a basket for Alaina Rice. Hidalgo. Fair works by Citron. Fair tosses one up, gets her own rebound.
We got a box out for Notre Dame and Syracuse.
Quickly. Hidalgo tries to drive in, gets fouled. Free throw shooter. Hitting 100 total steals already on this young season for the freshman. Westbeld, it will pick one up. Has to control it, tries to get it to DeWolf. It's a foul and a push. One of those bang-bang plays. Westbeld from the charity stripe. Woolley scored 1,000 points earlier this year versus St. Francis as she gets fouled.
Pretty automatic in my mind.
How are you as a player?
I was like probably 84. It helps Coach Jack to have 2 fifth-year seniors, Woolley and Fair, that have played for her before.
Great announcer jinx. Sorry, Woolley. Westbeld. Wilson. Post player gives it off to Rice. Rice high.
She's able to put the ball on the floor and just kiss it off the glass.
Hidalgo has it swatted away, but it's a foul.
8-time freshman of the week.
Latham in the paint. Wilson can't come down with it. Loose ball. Citron's able to find herself with it. Citron on the line. Would have been a 2 if it went. Does not. Sonia Citron keeps it in play. They'll reset the shot clock. Woolley down to an open Wilson, and Watson's got to come out to get it. Wilson poked it away. Transfer from Oregon. Bill picked it up. Watson down low. Gets fouled.
She put up big numbers against Notre Dame and hit the winning bucket against Clemson. Jack is building this program, and she is a program builder. She's done it before in other places.
Trying to get it underneath for both these two teams.
It really has, for Notre Dame, it's been a 1 or 2 pass offense, sometimes a no pass and then shot.
Bransford has it denied by Rice. She comes down with it. Rice fade away. Algo. Ball screen from Westbell. Citron to the bounce pass to Watson. Lose it for a quick second. Coming in, putting 6 points a game for the Irish. Consistent face post play for them. Dagger. Now Hidalgo. Set up the offense. Ball roll out of bounds, and it will go. They're going to clear out Rice. 2 minutes to go left in this first half. Rice goes up and under. Rice leading the way with 11 points now for the Orange. Citron from the corner. Got it.
Wanted that one. She was
needed that one as well.
Defense. But nailed that one from the corner. Beautiful stroke by Citron.
Woolley with the offensive rebound. Underneath, off to DeWolf. Citron ricochets off the iron. Under a minute to go. Fair steps back. Citron for 3 and gets the...
With that knee injury earlier in the season.
Rice steps back behind the 3. Woolley is there. Another rebound and another...
Good job, boy. Woolley just kind of sitting on that weak side where most of the shots coming from the left wing are going to come off on the right side. So she did a great job of just collecting that and finishing it off the glass.
Hidalgo has to play hero ball and can't get it.
So we'll see if this second half is a little more aesthetically pleasing for the fans here at Purcell Pavilion.
On away in the second half. 2 of the hottest teams in the ACC. Syracuse on a 5-game winning streak. Notre Dame on a 4-game winning streak. 20 more minutes to play. Fair. Pull it out. Passes off to Latham. Latham from the lane. Hidalgo loses it. Picked up by the Orange. Big rebound. Ow. Citron intercepts it up to Hidalgo. Hidalgo, Westbell. Citron from the corner, sees the baseline. Mid-range, can't go. Woolley. Fair, wide open. Launches one from three and bullseye.
Hidalgo kind of got stuck in that screen. Citron tried to help her, but you cannot give Fair any light of day. She will knock down those threes.
Watson beyond the arc. Hidalgo sees a lane, tries to go up.
Now Dyaisha Fair taking a turn guarding Citron.
Now Citron honored before today's game. She's recorded her 1,000th point at UVA. Rice has to push past Hidalgo, but Westbound's able to pick it up. Hidalgo to Watson, uneven. Wilson tries to go over at Marshall. Hidalgo picks up the ball, gets bodied.
Has the ND freshman record with 94 steals coming into this game, or steals, so she's having a really fabulous freshman year. So now Notre Dame playing man-to-man defense under their own under the Syracuse bucket.
Woolley steps back, over the back. Irish on a 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Bransford has to stop on a dime. Hidalgo inbounding, tipped away. Vert's chaos. Now trying to set something up here. Trying to get it to Citron. Westbound with the shot clock expiring. Maddie Westbound.
Beautiful step back on that baseline jumper.
Hidalgo with the steal. Hidalgo. Basket. Good.
Cheering on their feet. Notre Dame remains in their man, trying to put the pressure to dictate the pace for Syracuse.
Fair responds. The 2-point guard showing off. Hidalgo off to Bransford.
That game was back and forth, a little bit of a track meet that we thought it was going to be. But Notre Dame's able to get back on top with that little run in the last few minutes.
Latham able to net at home. Syracuse picks up a big bucket. Irish up until that point, we're on a 12-2 run. Hidalgo gets fouled, bodies go flying.
You really have to be adaptable in your lineup when you have dealing with injuries like that. And the way Hannah Hidalgo plays, sometimes to get a little breather with the way she plays. And both teams.
Hidalgo had 32 points, a career high, when these two teams last faced off in late December. Burrows stuck in the lane. Latham now will pick up her dribble and get stuck, but Woolley, with the shot clock expiring, tries to toss it over her back. Watson trying to get it down to Westbeld. Westbeld gets fouled by Woolley. Of the night to send Westbeld
out for the North Carolina game, which was a loss for Notre Dame, but really getting back into her rhythm here.
Woolley tries to heave it up. Rice is fouled.
He's been able to grab that ball. Doing a nice job for Coach Jack.
Coach talked to, I don't know how necessarily to coach being a point guard, as well to coach Dyaisha Fair in these situations as Citron tries to go to the basket.
Exactly, and she was such a great rebounder herself when she played for Syracuse for head coach Barb Jacobs, and her assistant coach was her point guard. So what a special situation for her to be back with her point guard that she played with back in the 80s.
There'll be a push going the other. Someplace where Watson could improve on the year. She makes the first.
She's doing a good job right now of making her presence known in the paint on the defensive end, but needs to convert those free throws. As we've seen throughout this game, she's got to do a job on the boards for Kylie Watson against these Syracuse players who are so tenacious, crashing the boards.
Rice tries to drive in. One have to imagine they're going to have to be
a little more effective in this third quarter than it was in the first half in terms of keeping Syracuse off the glass.
Citron from the elbow. Wood down with the rebound. Rice for three. Citron comes away with it. Woolley picks it up, keeps the dribble. Up to Burrows. Burrows on the Euro in the layup. High IQ play by Georgia Woolley.
Hidalgo and Citron kind of rushed that one and just got themselves in trouble with that turnover, but Citron looking to make a three there.
The Wolf with two. Tie ball game. Shot clock's expired. Syracuse. Hold for the last shot. Fair.
That was a nice drop off by Fair, but a little low.
Hidalgo. Screen set by Watson. Hidalgo. Can't get it to fall. We go into the fourth, tied up.
2 wins against Notre Dame. They get credibility that they are one of the top teams in this conference, but there's still a lot of basketball left to play here. We're still in the end of January, so lots of basketball ahead.
Syracuse, if they were to be able to pick up the win, it would be the first sweep of the Irish in program history. Hidalgo picking up her fourth. Now Fair. Huge storyline brewing down final couple of minutes, but Citron trying to get the bunny, but it'll be a foul. Irish are going to have to lead on her defensively, especially how well she's been face guarding Dyaisha Fair. Going to have her pick up the slack here a little bit with some of your best rebounders off the floor, as well as Hidalgo now.
And she is a great rebounding guard, but she also gives this team that poise and composure when they need it from a leadership standpoint.
Fair on the run. Too strong. Loose ball. Anybody's still going away. Wood comes down with it. Latham from the baseline.
Latham is a very good shooter from that baseline.
Marshall, too strong. There with the hesitation. They're waiting for the offense to run. Rice driving in. Marshall rejects it up to DeWolf. DeWolf cuts it back on Fair. She gets fouled.
But good job by DeWolf to just put her head down and take it to the basket. Single-digit minutes coming in, but
it's going to be a big spot for her to excel with the Irish in foul trouble. Fair. Step back. The Wolf hooks it around Fair. Tries to float one in. One possession game between these two teams. Wilson pivots her way around.
Nice touch off the glass by Wilson in there, right over Nat Marshall, who has a significant wingspan.
Now Wilson, her fourth foul. These coaches going to have to look down the bench.
And now with the bigs on the bench, it'll be a little bit easier for Notre Dame to rebound, you would think, with the lineup that Syracuse has on the floor, 4 guards and a post.
Fair from the corner. Woolley is there underneath. Can't get it. Wood comes down with the rebound, though. It's great fundamental basketball. Citron with the step back. Wood coming down with it. Woolley to Burrows for the layup.
That all of her hard work is coming to fruition here as Syracuse really doing a good job. And Dyaisha Fair, as usual. See if Notre Dame can get a bucket here. They need a good look at the basket here. Instead, they turn.
Jack talks about a blue-collar mentality. When the going gets tough, we're going to go tough with it, and we're going to stay locked in and keep our feet present in the moment.
And they have. They just keep attacking the bucket like they did there on a layup.
Westbeld for 3. Tries to get by DeWolf. Be a foul going the other way. 18 for 20. As for Watson, she's 2 for 4. No points over the last 3 minutes and 22 seconds for this Notre Dame team. Finally.
Notre Dame in that man-to-man defense now, trying to get a stop on this possession with just 3.5 left.
Woolley for 3.
And Woolley's just been a steady player for this Syracuse team. 12 points and 9 boards.
Transferred underneath. Watson coming down with the rebound. Under 3 minutes left to play in this one.
And this is a play they worked on today at the shoot-around, that double horn set.
And that will do it for Maddie Westbeld. Her 5th foul. Fans starting to head for the exits. With Fair fouled. You have 2 of the best guards right now in the country in Fair, and then Beckers for UConn. And you got to play that in Gamble.
Scored 20 or more points in the last 6 games, so she's really got UConn in a groove.
That makes them both. And for Syracuse, it doesn't get any easier as well. They have to take on Virginia Tech inside the Dome on Sunday.
Right, and then at Louisville. ACC is a tough conference this season, as it always is.
Fair walks away with it. Syracuse on a 12-1 run over the last 4 minutes. Latham streaks in.
And Latham and Fair just seem to have that sixth sense, that connection. That's exactly the pass that Fair made at the end of the Clemson game. And the rookie got the winning bucket for Syracuse over Clemson by 1 point just a few games ago.
Irish scoring woes continue. Have not scored the past 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That could change here with a pass up to Hidalgo. And Hidalgo.
They weren't able to execute and get into their continuity on offense. And Syracuse is able to take advantage of it tonight.
Rice drives in. Makes the basket. Talk to Coach Jack. What is this team capable of? And she said it's capable of whatever we put our minds to. We are a family, and we're going to back each other up as Hidalgo launches a 3. And it's a big one there. Try and cut into it.
Notre Dame trying to cut into this lead, but I loved Coach Leggett Jack's philosophies. This morning in shoot-around, she talked about basketball being fun and a microcosm of life, and she really had some great philosophies that she shared with these players, these young student athletes, who are doing a good job for her running the show and getting them to 6, 7, and 1 now if they win this game in the next 30 seconds, which it looks like they're going to.
Wood. These 2 games against Notre Dame have been culture-defining for the Syracuse team. It has alerted the ACC world as Citron gets a 3.
And they dominated the boards 49-34.
Syracuse on the bench knows what has just transpired over these last 80 minutes. Shot clock off. Dyaisha Fair will dribble it out. Syracuse, for the first time in program history, sweep the Fighting Irish.